Okay, so you want to make an Instagram reel and you're like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I promise I'm going to make this super easy for you because it took me a minute too. By the way, my name is Desiree and I'm here to help you grow your business with better social media and content marketing. Now, before we dive into making reels, I want to make sure that whatever reel you're making is going to be part of your effective content marketing strategy. So make sure you go grab my free content planning worksheet that I have for you down in the description below, because it's going to make sure that that reel you're about to post is going to be effective and help move your business forward. All right, so we're gonna do a little bit of like me here and the phone. So let's go over what we're doing here. So the first thing I'm going to encourage you to do is spend time watching reels. The reason that you want to spend time watching reels is because you want to find something that you could very easily do and use as an audio track to do it. So if you go to Instagram and you hit the bottom icon, you'll get a bunch of examples of what people are doing. You can watch through and see what's going on. And then what you can do is once you find one that works for you, you can just hit the bottom 3 dots and hit save. And what it's going to do is go save it to your profile under saved. Now, because I've already done this and to know what I want to create for our tutorial today, I'm going to go pull this up. So this is the one that I am going to use.
Are we supposed to know what we're doing? No? Great. Just checking.
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. So in order to do it, you hit the bottom left-hand corner for the reel, and then you see where it says like original audio. You want to click that because you need to go get that original file. And what you're going to see in here are like all of the other people who have used this audio clip, because this is a fun way to engage with different people. But you're going to hit the use audio button in the middle. Now before I do that, you want to make sure that you're set up for this. So what I'm going to encourage you to get is something that you can put your phone on. And for me, I have this tripod here. It is by SwitchPod. SwitchPod came from Pat Flynn. He's like the king of passive income, and he created this because he was sick of the weird ball one. And you can hold it like this. It's a great tripod. But I have these upgrades on it, so I could have the ball and I could have the phone holder. So you're gonna need something like this so you can hold your phone, because you need to hold it vertically. And I'll include the link to this down in the description below. So you want to set this up where you want to film. Okay, so I've set my phone up here, and I'm going to hit use audio so you can kind of see. And so this is what it's going to look like for me on my screen. Okay, and so I'm going to go set this up over there. Once you know what audio you want to use and you have it saved, you're going to go into that original reel, click watch reels in the bottom left-hand corner, and then click the audio file in the bottom left-hand corner as well. Then hit use audio. As you can see, I am happy with how this all looks. I do not tend to use filters because I spend a lot of time with my set and stuff, but you can click the dots here and kind of scroll through them and use them how you'd like. Okay, so I'm gonna click off of it, go up to here. This is where you can click your speed if you need it played back slower or faster. This usually works when you're doing stuff for music and stuff, if you need to like dance or whatever, but I am not coordinated, so I don't do that kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to hit the reel button, and what I do when I say is I say the words out loud. And that way it just, it's easier to do. The phone and Instagram specifically doesn't record me talking, they just record the sound. So I'm going to hit it and we're going to do it.
Are we supposed to know what we're doing? No? Great. Just checking.
So as you can see,
supposed to know what we're doing?
And so what I'm going to do is turn my volume down just so I have to keep hearing it while I talk to you guys. And then I'm going to go in here and I'm going to type something up. Okay, so this is going to be like, this is going to be something that is related to my business, but works with this. So I'm going to say you. Okay, so now that I type my message in, I can click here, I'll make it bigger if you can. You can also just like drag it up. Play with the different fonts if you want to like change up how it looks or whatever. This is actually like my favorite font, and I use this all the time. And I also really like the background on it. But I'm going to change the coloring to match what I'm wearing. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And I'm going to put it right over here under my shirt. Now, something you have to keep in mind is the 4x5 marker. So as you can see, this Instagram video takes up the whole screen, and this is a 6:19 ratio. But what I have to think about is how this is going to look in Instagram, which is going to be at a 4x5, which is kind of going to cut this off. In fact, I might even just scooch this up a little bit more and make it a little smaller just in case. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to hit this white button in the corner, and it's going to go to next. Now this is where you're going to type in your caption. Now I have already planned out my captions for my content because I use a content calendar and I have everything done. So I have this already in here. You can copy and paste it from like your computer or whatever, or spend the time typing it out. Next, you're going to select your cover. Now this is going to be, you either pick a picture of yourself from it or you can upload from a gallery. I have not made a custom graphic for this, which is totally fine. You don't have to if you don't need to, but it is one of those things that I would encourage you to figure out for yourself. Then I'm just going to hit done once I've selected the cover I want. I would encourage you always have it share in your feed. Always share in your feed because it's just going to make a world of difference for everything, and it shows up and all the things. Just stick it to Reels and then you can hit share. Okay? What's going to happen is it's going to upload to your feed. As you can see it finished up, I can see it right here. I can go into my grid. I can see it here.
Are we supposed to know what we're doing? No? Great. Just checking. Are we
click it? I can see
Are we supposed to know what we're supposed to know what?
And this is how it looks on my feed. If you want to edit the reel or anything, you have to go into the reel itself, hit the dots, and you can go into edit. This is where you can adjust your message or update your cover. And that's really all that you need to do for Reels. Now, if you're trying to figure out how this whole Instagram interface thing works, you're watching this video I have for you right here, where I'm going to walk you through step-by-step everything you need to know about the Instagram interface. And you should watch this video right here because YouTube thinks you're really going to like it. And until next time, I'll see you soon.